Was not, we were, yes, one of the first. There
Okay.
was a crew of us that showed up.
Talk about when y'all got that initial call to go out there.
Um, uh, Being in town, I didn't hear the explosion, but due to the extremity of it, nobody was exactly sure where it took place. Our initial call stated that it was at 123 and 31, and then as we were making our way to scene, the location kept changing. We eventually figured out that it was on County Road 324 there in Panola County. Um, Upon reaching 324, you could hear the gas from the pipeline. Um, we made our way to the end of that, the dead end road. We made our way to the end of it, and at that point, we located a ruptured pipeline behind a residence there at the end of that road. Made contact with the homeowners who thankfully weren't at home at the moment. We met them up the road, located the pipeline just so we can notify gas officials where we're at, and then we staged probably 300 or 400 yards up the road from it, and went ahead and evacuated the people that were on that county road.
About how many homes did y'all evacuate?
There's not thankfully there's not a lot on that road. 4 homes that I know of.
Okay. So what happened afterwards? I mean, y'all had that staging area. Was it you had to wait for the gas company to come in before y'all could do anything?
Yes, with that kind of rupture, thankfully there was no fire. It was just gas. And with that kind of rupture, there's really nothing we can do until gas companies show up and shut the line down, which is what happened. We had an individual show up, he located the line, realized it was his, and had to go over one county road. And then about 15 minutes after he located the line, he had it shut down. It ran, I'm guessing it bled off pretty hard for about 30 minutes or so before he got it shut down.
What kind of risks do gas leaks like this have on the community?
Well, obviously, there's inhalation risk if you get downwind of it, and the bad part is with a lot of the gas that's in these lines, they don't have the uh, the stuff in it that makes it smell like natural gas, so you don't really detect the odor like you normally would. So obviously, wind hazards, winds change, so it can blow gas in different directions. That's a concern of ours. Thankfully, it pushed in one direction the whole time, and it pushed in a direction that wasn't toward very many residences. But yeah, you pretty much just keep your distance until they get it shut down. Then we make our way over there and make sure there's no other fire risk, no injuries of any kind.
And there were no injuries?
None of it, none.
And did this one have a smell? I know you said most. Did this one have an odor or
It
was
does
it
not.
hear it?
No, not that we could detect from where we were at. We were upwind of it, so.
Especially like with the wind, can we just go back up for a second and talk about risks? If something like this happens, what do people need to do?
The one thing you need to do if you're in the area, I've always said if you're in the area of a pipeline explosion and you know that's what it is and you could hear it from your residence, the best thing to do is just go ahead and probably vacate the area. If you know where it's at and you know you're downwind, vacate. The biggest deal does go back to something we tell people all the time is that if you're not sure, get out of the area. And if the firefighters come to your residence and ask you to evacuate, I know a lot of people don't want to, but it's for your best, it's precautionary, and we're not doing it just because there's trying to keep everybody safe.